Hey there, have you noticed that lately, when you go to urinate, it seems like you need to make a greater effort and the amount of pee is less? Or does it feel like you can't completely empty your bladder? Because of this, do you end up feeling the urge to urinate more than usual? Things get even more uncomfortable if this happens at night. Nobody likes waking up to urinate in the middle of the night, right? What if I told you that 2 natural ingredients could solve this problem? Would you believe it? And the best part is, they are easy to find. You probably have them in your kitchen. In today's video, I'm going to explain why you have these symptoms and how you can solve this problem today, right from the comfort of your home. So stay tuned until the end of the video. But before we continue, can I ask you a favor? Almost 80% of the people who watch our videos are not subscribed to the channel, and they end up not receiving the updates we post here. We dedicate ourselves a lot to bring valuable health tips, and we would be very grateful if you like this video and subscribe to the channel. This helps us immensely to spread this information to more people. Now back to the video topic. To understand how to naturally reduce an enlarged prostate at home, I need to explain the real cause of these uncomfortable symptoms. Understanding this will make all the difference. You can believe it. It all starts in the prostate. Do you know what the prostate is? It's not a political party name or a new planet discovered by Hubble. The prostate is a small gland about the size of a walnut that all men have, and its main function is to help make babies. It is located in the intimate region of men, just below the bladder. You must be scratching your head and thinking, okay, but what does the prostate have to do with this? Well, the problem is that due to its location, when the prostate increases in size, it ends up pressing on the urethra, the tube through which urine exits. And that's not all. It also presses on the bladder, your pee reservoir. This ends up generating several uncomfortable symptoms, but the main ones are increased frequency of bathroom trips both day and night, that crazy urge to urinate, difficulty starting to pee, weak urine flow, dribbling at the end, feeling that the bladder has not been completely emptied, need to push hard to urinate, desire to urinate again after finishing urinating. In some cases, you may even feel pain while urinating. Do any of these symptoms sound familiar to you? Then you probably have BPH, an abbreviation for a complicated name, benign prostatic hyperplasia. But don't let that name scare you. Hyperplasia is just a technical term for enlarged. In simple language, it means an enlargement of the prostate. Remember it? That is not associated with any serious disease. So you can rest easy that in most cases, despite the uncomfortable symptoms, it does not mean something more serious. Okay, but why does the prostate enlarge in the end? Here's where things start to get interesting. Understanding this is key to knowing how the natural remedies we're going to show you soon will work. Actually, there are some myths behind enlarged prostate. Many people believe that the cause of this prostate enlargement is a hormone called testosterone. This is the main male sex hormone and has numerous functions for their health. But prostate enlargement is not directly linked to excess testosterone. This is a myth. This is because prostate enlargement is more common in men over 50, a period in their lives where it is possible to observe a reduction in testosterone, so it doesn't make sense to associate one thing with the other. In reality, there are 2 explanations for why your prostate may be enlarged, and both are linked to hormones, but not directly to an increase in testosterone. The first culprit is estrogen, that hormone very common in women. Despite being considered a female hormone, men also produce it, but in smaller amounts. Did you know that? And they shouldn't cause problems. It is believed that the natural decrease in testosterone in the man's body with age may increase their estrogen levels, and this higher amount of this hormone can cause the prostate to enlarge. The increase in estrogen in men occurs because of an enzyme called aromatase. Basically, it helps the body convert testosterone into estrogen. As men age, the activity of this enzyme tends to increase a lot. That's why it's more common to observe an increase in the prostate in older men. Another hormone that can be a villain is dihydrotestosterone, DHT. It is converted from testosterone and is also involved in prostate enlargement. Contrary to what some people think, DHT can remain high even when a man's testosterone levels start to fall. To give you an idea, men who produce less DHT are less likely to have an enlarged prostate. Now that you understand the role of hormones in prostate health, it makes sense to think about keeping the levels of these 2 hormones under control, doesn't it? It seems like we are coming to an agreement. That's where our magic remedy comes in. It is made up of 2 ingredients that are very easy to find. The first is lemon. But it's not the lemon itself we're talking about, but rather its peel. That's because it is in the peel where we find most of its beneficial properties for health. Lemon peels contain flavonoids, which are compounds that have the power to prevent the increase of estrogen in the body. The good news is that the peels of most citrus fruits have this benefit. Cool, isn't it? If life didn't give you lemons, no problem. You can use oranges, grapefruits, pomelos, or limes. The second ingredient is pumpkin seeds. Despite being small, they have great health benefits. One of them is the ability to block the production of DHT and inhibit the activity of the aromatase enzyme we talked about above, remember? Now the pieces are falling into place, aren't they? Let's turn these two ingredients into a magic recipe. To reduce the size of the prostate, what do you think? It's not an elixir of eternity that you're going to prepare, but it's almost that. So grab a pen and paper to write down the recipe. The star of the show is the lemon. Choose organic lemons if possible. Organic fruits can be very expensive and end up not being an option for many. If you can't get the organic version for some reason, remember to wash them very well to make sure there are no toxic residues left on their peel. Now you're going to peel 2 lemons and throw these peels in the blender. Add a glass of water to create a creamy drink. You can add more water if you think it didn't reach a good consistency for drinking. I know, the taste will be somewhat sour, but you can easily solve this by adding 10 drops of liquid stevia sweetener or a handful of blueberries. Blueberries will give you some extra benefits. They are my favorites. We can't forget the right hand of lemon in this recipe, pumpkin seeds. Here you have some options. You can eat a handful of them while waiting for your juice to be ready, or throw them in the blender to mix everything up. Remember, they are seeds, so the consistency may be a little strange, but the benefits are worth it, and that's it. You've created a powerful drink to support your prostate health. It is worth mentioning that it's important to maintain a balanced diet and do physical exercises to keep your prostate healthy. Remember, you are the main person responsible for your health, so take care of yourself. I hope this recipe helps you. If you liked it, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more health tips. Until next time.